production companies will not go and tell the world that we're looking for companies. They'll tell certain people which are agents. So there's no restrictions. Anybody can be an actor, and there's a role for anyone if you've got the talent. Producers basically are the ones that scout talent and say, employ talent. You must be able to read with understanding so that you can get into the character.
It's not as easy as people make it seem.
Or as it looks, no. Yeah. People are just seeing the end product on TV. It's another day, another episode with TC's podcast. Uthemba Wagazulu. Asingenile siphakathi.
Yeah. So boy, spook penna, spook my penna. Cleopas, Cleo, whatever you wanna call me, I'm that guy.
Yeah.
I'm here representing. Steven.
Sure. Do tell me I'm the holidays, Brian.
Holidays.
Holidays.
Yeah, you wake
when
up.
People ask me on Monday at work, how was the long weekend? I always tell them it was short, or on Tuesday, whatever day that.
No,
it was very short.
True.
It's very
sharp. Too short. Yeah, immediately sharp. I that's
the only way. Then you get to rest.
Just relaxing, just chilling.
What do you have for us today? Yeah.
So, sanibonani ama viewers wenu.
Yes, amahle viewers. Yes.
Yebo. So today we're gonna be touching on a very interesting topic, right?
Yeah.
It's probably something that a lot of people think of, Robo. Probably something a lot of people body valanga normal diamonds.
Yeah.
But how do they actually get there?
Sure.
So today, Timen, you're gonna be our plug.
Okay.
You're going to be taking a step by step.
We are building the nation here.
By step.
Yeah. Sponsors, you see, we are building the nation.
Yeah. Step by step.
Yeah.
Into how does one get into acting? Because when you've been in, you name it, he's been there. If you don't know, go and Google
famous,
him.
Guys.
Go and Google him if you don't know.
This guy is making me famous.
So he's gonna be talking about something that he knows of and he's done it.
Yeah.
So we're gonna get deep into
briefly
it.
In my life, says no.
But how does a person get into acting?
Yeah.
What are the steps? What are the detailed step by steps?
So I think because now things obviously are changing, but let's start with the initial way of getting into acting. Before we come to the modern way, probably that is currently being used.
Okay.
So initially, what we do, Cleopas, the first thing that you needed to do is you needed to get an agency, join. You needed to get an agent, join his or her agency, so that he's the one who's going to plug you, or he's the one who's going to let you know when they're looking for people, because production companies will not go and tell the world that we're looking for companies. They'll tell certain people which are agents. So those agencies then are the ones that are going to provide that information to say production so and so is looking for people.
So, let's get into the agency. So the agency is the link.
Yes.
Is /was or still is the link between
production companies and the people who want to become
actors. So wait. By production companies, we mean because for example, if you're watching,
let's use Generations as an example. Generations is a production company. Let's put it like that. It's a production company.
Okay.
So obviously there'll be a producer, there'll be directors, there'll be different people. So producers basically are the ones that scout talent and say, employ talent. So then they will tell the agencies that we are via the directors, the assistant directors, and then we're looking for this kind of a person to act a scene like this and that. We're looking for a guy who wears chains, who wears masks, who looks this kind of vibe. Then the agency, remember, once you've joined the agency, now we're using WhatsApp. I don't know back in the days how did I do it, but I only did it when there was already a WhatsApp. So then he will open a WhatsApp group, or he'll add you on his WhatsApp group or her WhatsApp group if you join their agency. So if there's something, then he or she will post there to say they're looking for
Mm.
a Clio lookalike sort of. Then maybe they'll put a wardrobe to say someone who look like this, or they'll put a picture.
So wait. I wanna interject.
Sure.
Yeah. That word. So I wanna just now understand. Okay, I understand that it's the production companies communicate with the agency.
With the agencies, yes.
But now, how does a person go and join an agency? Or yeah, that's what I want to know.
Yeah.
And what are they looking for? Those guys,
yeah,
the agencies,
so,
when they.
Yeah, I'm just a normal Temba Zulu. I want to act. I don't know where to go. Basically, that's what you're saying. So the first thing right now, agencies, you can find them on social media. I think previously they used to advertise them on newspapers and everything, but right now you'd find them on social media, on Facebook. If you search for agencies, some of them they've got their things on www.whatsoever on the net. You can find agencies there. Then the chances are that once you know one agency, you'll know all of them. So then you can search for agencies. You go to social media and look for media agencies.
Okay.
Then you'll find them. Then you look at their profiles so that you can be able to see, because the media agency, let's say it's Clio's media agency.
Yeah.
Then Clio will have pictures of those famous people to say, I work with these people, or I have worked with so and so. Then you can say, this looks very genuine to me. Then you contact that. You have to do some background check. It's like applying for any job in any case. So you have to try and understand, what am I getting myself into? Then now you communicate with the agents. I would like to join the agency. I'm interested in doing 1, 2, and 3. Then the agency will guide you. Okay, this is what I'm going to need from you. Can you please send me a picture, your half picture and your full picture, take it in this kind of a background. Do not use filters, do not put branded clothing on. Hopefully for some certain reasons they will say hopefully when you don't have to, they're not looking for tattoos, those kind of things. Then they'll say, okay, put it up there and send it to me. Then the agency will guide you, and then he will put you in their profile. Then you sit there. So when there's a job now, he will tell you, or she'll tell you that if there's a job, the one that suits your character, then I'll post it, and then we'll send your things to the production company.
So okay. So while on the agencies,
yes.
What are the typical? Okay, so you mentioned that they'll want maybe a profile of how you look.
Yes.
What are do they also check like age? Do they check qualifications? Do they check where you live? Do those things matter actually?
Okay.
So say you're based in Gauteng. For example, a person who's in Matatiele, a person who's in Northwest somewhere.
Yes.
Do they need to now relocate, or do they need to have flexibility of working in any province? You know, those type of things. I'm just interested in...
For people to understand,
yes.
Because this will be seen by someone sitting somewhere in my Tatiele, like you say. So, basically, unfortunately, most production companies are based in Gauteng. Very few outside Gauteng. They are there, but they are very, very few.
Yeah.
But now, to answer your question, to say... do they look at the age? Remember, acting it's taking real life and putting it into acting. So in real life, we've got kids, we've got boys, we've got brothers, we've got men, we've got old men, we've got old. So everybody qualifies to be an actor, because there's no age restriction. Because if they're looking for an elder and they say a cut-off time is 35 years, how are they going to have someone who's going to play Abomalume Baolobola? You see, you need to find those people. So you need to find those people. You need to have them. So if they're looking for a tsotsi, you can't say you're looking for someone in a suit. They need a tsotsi, someone who look like a tsotsi. So there's no restrictions. Anybody can be an actor, and there's a role for anyone if you've got the talent.
Okay, all right.
I don't know if that answers your question.
Yeah. You actually got into it. So there isn't really a criteria to say yes, this, no, this. Anybody can get into it.
Yeah, the only thing that's required is a talent. Yeah. Hence, it's difficult to say they're looking for qualifications, because sometimes they'll need a toddler. Where will a toddler get qualifications from?
Degree.
Yeah, it will help you if you study it, obviously. But if you've got the talent, some of them didn't even go to school for it. That is why if they're looking for a guy who's going to play a primary school kid, if you've got the talent, you can hit it in front of the camera. You are an actor automatically. Yes. Yeah.
Makes sense. It makes
Sure.
I hear what you say.
Yeah.
So it's just like, from what I'm getting, people that went to like acting school, people that went to drama and all that, they come there. They obviously are more prepared because they know all those things, that they've been taught.
They are enhancing, they are empowering what they already have. They're making it better,
Yeah, they're talented.
Because obviously going to school will make it better,
Okay, all right. So now the agency gets the is the connect, basically.
The call, from the production that we're looking for a guy who will wear a balaclava. They explain the kind of person that they want. Yeah.
Okay. So then from the agent, they what? They roll it out to.
Yes.
So you first have to be. I actually want to understand this.
Yeah, sure.
So you have to be on the agent's list.
File. Should have a, what do they call this thing? Why am I forgetting this word that I'm looking for? Sort of, what do you call
portfolio
it? A portfolio, sort of. Where they've got their people's profiles and everything. Yeah. Each and every, if the agency is that professional, he or she will have Z cards for each and every people that they have. A Z card is more like just a mini CV.
Like a summary,
just a mini CV to say, I'm Tembazul, I've acted on in Easting, I've acted on what, and I've done this role, this, that. You'll have a Z card like that, yes.
Okay,
yeah.
All right, it makes sense. So now...
So now
So it's like a Facebook profile, something like that.
Yeah, that is why I said we are first looking at the original way of recruiting talent. Then we'll get to the social media that is currently now happening.
Okay, all right. And then from that, the agent gives me, sends the profile to
the WhatsApp group.
Okay, to the group.
Remember, there's how many? 150 people, let's say, in the WhatsApp group. Then he says, guys, I'm looking for 4 people who are going to play uncles. They are going to Lobola. Sometimes they'll talk about, most of these agencies, they'll be talking about, let's say it's an already known production company. Let's use Generations as an example. Then Generations, Generations, I don't know much about the current actors in Generations. Let's use the old Jack Mabaso. That's why I was saying let's use the old one where we're glued to the screen. Jack Mabaso is getting married and is marrying, there's a girlfriend already on the story. Then Jack Mabaso is getting married. So we are looking people who look like, if Jack Mabaso is that person who's got uncles that is coming from suburbs, or is someone who looks like he's got uncles that are coming from deep KZN or from deep Kofimvaba, wherever, then they'll explain the kind of people that they're looking for. Then when that post comes, it's me, it's you. I look like the uncle from Kofimvaba. You're looking like Autiago Mamilodi. You look like a 25-year-old from Mamilodi. That means that post you don't qualify for it. I look like that uncle from Kofimvaba. Then I'm the one who's going to put my thing forward to say, hey, please put me in for this. Then the agency will take my name, and Shudu brings their name as well. Give their name. So 4 of us now, we do look, or actually 10 of us, we look like that, but they're looking for 4. Then the agency will send our portfolios to the production company. Then the production company will sit down and say, hey, this one, wait a minute. That's our guy. That's our guy. That's our guy. That's our guy. Depending on what is happening, because remember, it differs. There's main actors, there's supporting cast, supporting actors, and there's what we call also background actors. Okay. Yes. Which the most one that we can get into is in like tomorrow morning. I can also get into that one tomorrow morning. It's for the background actors. Yes. Okay. But now let's say they're looking for that uncle. Let's say the one who's going to talk, who's gonna do the thing of knocking hukokota and everything. Someone who can do it. Ibe ogare batho batlilo kokota, batlilo nyala ngwanyana, something.
Someone who can do it convincingly.
Then that one they will provide. They'll say, okay, out of these people that we've selected, we'll send a script. These 4 people, they must do that part. Let's see the one who does it like we feel like has got the talent to act like Abe Malume, get it, because that is why they say when you are on set, they say you must get into the character. If Kodlala Dr. Kumalo, I must think like Dr. Kumalo. I must know how Dr. Kumalo thinks. I must feel like I'm Dr. Kumalo. How does Dr. Kumalo feels when he walks into a crowd? He's Dr. Kumalo. People want to take pictures with him. I must feel like that. I must know how does Dr. Kumalo feel when it gets to that. Yes. Yeah. Okay. So when you play that character, they must feel you to say this guy is Dr. Kumalo. As I'm using Dr. Kumalo as an example.
Yes.
Damn, this guy understands fame. He's Dr. Kumalo. This is Dr. Kumalo. When people go crazy, how does Dr. Kumalo react? How does Dr. Kumalo feel? How does Dr. Kumalo move? How does he respond? Those kind of things. Yes.
Okay. So they call you guys. You go there.
Yeah.
Now you going through the script, going through the emotion.
Yeah.
And then whoever the producers feel fits into the character.
Yeah.
Bakata another brow or die lady.
Yes.
Okay. So and then now after that, what happens?
So like I'm saying, remember the auditions previously they were done like this. They will say send this guy for auditions. Then the 4 people or the 5 people that are going for that auditions, you walk in, there's cameras like we're sitting here. Then they say, okay, there's people sitting that side. They say, okay, you are Themba Zulu, he's sitting on a podcast. How does Themba Zulu does this? Then you must be Themba Zulu, you must be Cleopas. Then you sit there, you do it. And then when they're done, they said, no, we're gonna contact your agency to tell you guys who got the role. Then they'll inform your agency that can you please get this guy, let's say there must be a wardrobe that needs to be done, the guy needs to come for fittings and everything so that he can have the clothes, he can wear the clothes that are going to be required on set. Then they prepare all those things. Then on the day of your shoot, then you come, they give you the full script now. To say this is what's going to happen.
So you must be able to read.
Yes, definitely.
Because reading script, the way I'm getting,
yes,
you must be able to.
And like I'm saying, you must be able to read with understanding, so that you can get into the character. When the character says Dr. Kumalo arrives in his BMW or a BMW M6 in his Mercedes, you see yourself arriving in a Mercedes. You must get into the character. You can see where you are getting at that time when you are reading the script. Yes.
So okay. Now, I think we missed a part that I'm actually interested in.
Sure.
Okay.
Yeah.
We back,
man. Yeah, what was the question again?
Yeah. So T's and C's. Hey, Loadshedding, Marinaldi Sola.
Yeah, guys, anyway, please like and subscribe.
Please, like and subscribe.
People, please.
Share, comment. You know. Okay, getting back to the acting.
Your question, yes.
Right? My question was now between the agent. Between the guy, and production company,
and the talent,
Yes, the talent. So now he got the job or she got the job.
Yes,
And then they communicate. So now what I'm interested in is money. Like the money part. Zaga.
Yes.
What happened in between? Does the production company send the agent the contract, then the agent sends the guy or the lady actor the contract, or does it come directly? And how is there any negotiating? Now how is the structuring and the I just want to understand that part.
Yes, true. Remember, Cleo. There's a point. It's like right now where you are working. They know you. Let's say we are shy stina. They know what's a marastin. About recruiter somewhere. It's different from someone acting gebatla mereko. You understand where I'm going with this? So it's always going to be two sides. There's always going to be two sides of it. It's me. I've never had a contact before, or the people didn't call me, I went there, I auditioned, then I only wait for them to tell me what is next in most cases. So what they do, they communicate via the agents. They say, okay, your guy is shooting, it will for this shoot it will take 2-3 days, whatever the duration of that character that you're going to be playing. Then they say, this is what we're offering, the person is making so much per shoot. Then if the person is shooting for 3 times, each shoot, if let's say the person is making, let's just use any figure. Let's say he's making 2,000.
Yeah, 2,000 an hour.
No, for the whole day.
Okay,
Yeah,
okay.
I don't know how established actors get it. Yes, I know that some do get paid by an hour, but most of them they get called by, but they call it per call.
Or call fee or something like that.
Yeah, there's a call. No, they say there's a call because remember they can call you to come and shoot 2 scenes and you go home.
Oh.
So every time they call you, they pay you so much for a call.
Ooh.
Then they can call you. You are required to be there at 6 a.m. and you leave at 7 in the evening. Yes, yeah.
So okay.
And most of them, if you've had even established actors, they'll tell you you had to get overtime and those kind of things. Most of acting is all about loving the craft, if you know what's happening.
Yeah.
Then now the agency will tell you, look, Cleo, you got the role. Congratulations.
Yeah.
So the guys are offering. They've already discussed it. You are getting 2,000 rand for a call. So probably your call was maybe 2,500. The agency is taking 500.
Oh.
So he or she comes to you with the 2,000. Then you take your 2,000. You go and you shoot. And especially at first, it's that's one cruel industry. The negotiations are not that easy. Yeah, it's either I take it. Most of the time they make it a take it or leave it
kind of situation.
Many people, and it's like they know people are vulnerable and they are, and it's run by very few people. So you mess things with Cleo, you can't win with Temba because Cleo will definitely tell Temba, hey, don't look at this guy. He's so full of himself. That kind of vibe. Yeah. So then it makes it not so easy for people to sit down and maybe
negotiate.
It's like you have no right, if I to put it like that.
Yeah, you can't really Yeah,
you can't call the shots. I tell you, it's either you take it or leave it.
It's the dark side of it all. Huh?
Yes,
yeah. Side. So what the agency takes, is it a flat rate or it depends from person to person?
It's going to be different because remember, Netflix will pay different from generations. What's another one?
Showmax, maybe.
Yeah, Mzansi Magic will pay differently from SAP. Those kind of things. It will differ. Then the agency will tell you, you are getting this much from this production company because they already calculated their. Yeah. If a person can be cruel, they can take a very good,
very high percentage.
High percentage. Yeah.
Okay, so now that's out of the way.
Yeah.
And then now the actual acting.
Yes.
No, you get there, you read your script, you practice.
Read your script, yeah.
How? Because it's basically it's like you have to read your scripts, scripts, right?
Yeah.
So how fast do you need to memorize things?
You need to be very good memorizing things because remember everything is done timelessly. So you have to live that character for the time. If it's a 2-minute shoot, in that 2 minutes you must be able to do that. And remember, it's like, let's say now we're acting on a podcast. I must know when is your line coming in, when is my line coming in, when am I supposed to interrupt your line, when am I supposed to, those kind of things. You must know how to time everything. So you must be good at memorizing because this is what now happens. After you've read your script, they'll do something they call a dry run. Then the director will sit you here and say, the scene that we're doing is between Cleo and Agnes. They are kissing each other.
I would like to kiss Agnes.
So it's Cleo and that person that they're acting that scene. So the scene starts with this. Your lady's pretending like she's not interested, pushing, but your lines, you already know them, but you know when to, because you need to know when is it to hold now the hand, when is it to pull hair closer. You memorize your lines and you must know the timing as well to say, when I do this line, I must also do this, and I must be looking at this, my face must look like this. Yes, that is why as you do it, they'll say, hey, cut. But no, you're doing the lines already. But you are just telling us your facial expression is not talking to the lines that you're doing. You're talking like you're talking to your mom and you're talking to a girlfriend here. You can't say baby, but your baby sounds like you're just doing it for, your baby must like when you're talking to your baby, your Agnes, Cleo's talking to Agnes. Yeah, those kind of vibes. Yes. So you must. The director then will sit you. They do a dry run. Then when the director is happy now, they'll say, okay, now let's go shoot. Camera action. They check everything, lights, sound check. Then they give you action.
Then you go.
Eggy, come here. Hi. No, cut. You can't be shouting at Eggy, man. You can't be shouting at Eggy. Those kind of vibes. So, yeah, as you are doing that, obviously. But another thing, very interesting thing that people need to know. Do you know there'll be close to 100 people sitting there while you're sitting here in your bedroom kissing Eggy?
Yo, so you can't be shy.
I'm serious, I'm telling you. Yeah, whatever you're doing there is not happening in a room like it appears on TV. It's in this room, yes, because they'll put your bed here, they decorate the background of your bedroom, and then there's cameras there. Then there's those people who are there.
So all those scenes that look like they are really doing it. Everyone is watching.
Everyone is watching because there must be a sound guy here. There must be there must be a wardrobe person to come and do and redo your face if they need to redo your face. As you after kissing, her lips will be all over you. They must wipe you and then put on the lipstick back to you. So all those people are here and they say cut. That as soon as they cut, they say wardrobe. They come and they change everything. If you guys were drinking glasses, they go back and refill them to that very same size where the scene is supposed to be.
To start
because everything on the script is scripted there to say they'll have 2 glasses. His glass is nearly finished. Now he must start acting. So that must look like that on that scene. Yeah. Her glass is still almost full because she's those kind of things. Because it must look like real. How would your girlfriend? Maybe if go long or no, then that means fetsa class high before. Let me make my move. You So and that thing must be scripted there, and you must behave like you know that moto utlabang khawata avai those kind of. So that's basically how it goes. And so most of the time your talent, you must have the talent to act that particular role. Yes.
Now it sounds hectic. It sounds really.
But the good thing about it, when I clear, is like you're not forced to most production companies unless it's a strictly English medium production that you're doing. But in most cases, they say no. Do it with any language that you're comfortable with. That is why if I want to switch to Sotho, I can just easily switch to Sotho. If I feel like I need to switch to Zulu, it depends on the scene that you're doing. Unless you're in a corporate office where you need to speak like obviously in English. But let's say you're acting a scene of being in a township, then the scene must look like in the township we don't speak English all the time. What's Zulu? Is Tswana. Then returns our English here and there. Little Zital if you have 2 years. Depending on the character, obviously, because you can't speak Zital while playing a reverend.
It makes sense. Makes sense. Depends on the setting. So I want to talk about Manmara. I'm just there's these actors that are complaining we don't get paid enough. So I'm just wondering, like, and they're established.
They're already actors that get called. They don't audition. Some of them. Some of them they get called. Hey Cleo, we've got a role, because they know you can nail that role. You can give them numbers for that role. So once you build that brand, for yourself,
and once you established, you are able to now get them calling you.
Most of the time, yes.
So you get certain perks, if I can call it that.
Because you're already established. It's like now where I'm working or where you are working, you are at a level where there's another company that will call you because they know what you are capable of. So they call you because they know if you can get Cleo to this position, we know he can move like this and that, and we need someone like that. Yes. So, but the biggest challenge is, because this is a dog-eat-dog kind of an industry, they call Cleo, but there is a second option of timber, and timber is very, very cheap. If when you come and you ask for what you are worth, then I take whatever they give. Then most production companies will be cruel and just go for a cheaper option. And hence sometimes the people are complaining that the level of the work that we're seeing on TV is not the same, because they leave real talent, because talent is demanding, and they go for someone that they can just put there on the screen. And it's even worse now. Going back to the first question you asked, how do you get in there? Now they look at social media. And if I've got more followers, then they just take me, because as soon as I post on my social media that I'm playing on this production company, all my followers are going to go and watch that.
Watch it.
Yeah. So now it's more like that mostly.
So now it's
which things change.
Yeah,
People need to understand that things do change.
So traditionally was a production company agent.
Yes.
So now
talent.
it's still production company agent talent.
Yes. Yeah.
So now it's still production company agent, but talent and social media following.
Talent stroke social media following. So whatever that you can, which is still, I don't see it as a wrong thing, because now it opens the industry, which most people don't like it, because they wanted the industry to be this small for a certain group of people. So now I'm sitting somewhere, go Mahlabatini, you have to get me here in Joburg to come and do what you want me to do, because you could see my talent sitting go Mahlabatini where there's not even enough light, but I nailed it, and I managed to get myself huge following. That means I'm good at it, which is good to me. I don't see it as a problem. The only problem now, it's easy for them to rob me, because I don't know much about the industry. I was just using my mobile cell inside the Loadshedding clear. Now I'm getting in front of cameras here. Who am I to tell you what do I want?
What I want? Yes. It makes sense. Makes sense.
But that happens everywhere in any case. When you get to your company, you were not established, they offered you a job, you took the job.
Yes. It makes sense.
I call my family, hey guys, everybody's just excited. What are you going to be doing, go Sasol? We don't give a damn.
It doesn't matter.
So basically that's what, then as you get in there, you find out that but at least it's better than staying at home. So we end up consoling ourselves. When things get bad, we console ourselves. This is better than staying at home because of poverty. Yes.
Oh, it makes sense.
Yeah. So basically that's how it works. And there are some good agencies out there who can get you a job. But uzahuzula. And another thing, you need to love this, Cleo, because guys, you will sit on set. Ask anybody. This thing and it's not like that. You stay from 6 o'clock, go shoot 4:30 in the afternoon. And you've been staying there doing nothing. Staying there.
Just waiting and waiting
and waiting. Then 4:30 you shoot a scene at 15 minutes for the day you've done, and you've been staying there.
It's not as easy as people make it seem.
Or as it looks, no. People are just seeing the end product on TV. Did you see? You remember when Londi London was asked, she said, acting, first of all, the actors are broke, and 2, the time you waste, if you want to become an actor, I will never be an actor. That's what she said. She said, I'll never be an actor.
Come on, Londi London.
Come on, man.
America.
No. Oh, I'll show you Londi London. You don't know Londi London.
We'll put it on the screen. We'll put Londi London here.
Yeah, on the screen for people to see. So,
Kizulu.
What means?
No, I was just joking, guys.
I know her.
So, Timen, I think, what do you think? I think we should wrap it up.
So I think we've covered everything. Hopefully this information will help people out there. But if there's more questions, please you can put your question up there. We'll read your comments, guys. We ask committee now. We're not celebrities. We're just normal people.
T's and C's. This is a timeless episode, guys. Timeless. We bring you timeless things. So, T-Man, we out.
Ladies and gentlemen, please like and subscribe. If there's any questions, please feel free to contact us. We are here. The name is Temba Zulu. Pop, we are here.
Peace.